ready to go. Now it's the second baseman, Zach Geloff. Rips that one center field. And base hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Went up there looking to be aggressive and got something he could handle. That's about as textbook as it gets.
Runner on the move. Pitching for a strike. Throw. Save. Piazza too late with that one. In the dirt, but kept close. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. So the go-ahead run in scoring position. Jones now at the plate. First pitch just misses.
You know, Boog, it's nice to see Garrett Cole on the mound today. He finally won a Cy Young Award in 2023, and for a while there, he seemed like the best pitcher in baseball without the award.
Jones checks his swing. Appeal down to third, and he held up. Inside 3-1 now.
And Cole's Cy Young Award season wasn't a huge surprise either. He led the American League in innings pitched and ERA. Good things usually happen when you put those two things together, and it certainly worked out for him.
And now Matt Olson up to hit. That one fouled off. This one in the dirt. In the dirt, blocked.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with a fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
And that just misses. Foul ball, and it remains a full count. And a foul ball, he stays alive. Eighth pitch of the at-bat coming up. Swing and a foul ball at the plate. They'll do it again. Fouled off the plate. They'll do it again.
Pitcher having a pretty tough time getting that swing and miss. Third foul ball in a row.
Cut on and missed, and it's bottom of the first. Leading off, Mike Trout. Swing and a foul straight back. And he swings through that one.
0-2.
Good job to fight that one off. Swings here and drives one well left field, way back, and you can forget it. That one felt good, and they jump out front. It's 1-0. Trevor Story, the batter now, as he swings and misses for strike one. There's a swing and a drive. That's back. And that is gone. They go back to back, and they add on. It's 2-0. And that one wrapped foul. One on the gun, swing and a miss.
No ball, 2 strikes.
Good eye in that spot.
He was looking for some firewood right there. I tell you what, if you're not out in front, swing at that pitch, you'll be looking for a new bat.
No,
that one ran inside, almost got him. Swing and a miss, struck him out. And that's the first out. Nice recovery after giving up the homer. Colton Cowser in the box with one away as he takes ball one. Still only one out here in the inning. Cut on and missed 96 of that fastball.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
On the ground. Chipper fires to first. And 2 away now. Jorge Soler up at the plate. And a foul ball. Two outs. Swing and a miss at a slider.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Up the middle. And that chance handled. And he beats the throw very close right there. Now here is Ryan Dozier. That one in triple digits.
He's given up a couple of runs, but the pitch count really not as high as you would think. Might be able to get through this one under 25 pitches.
Swing and a miss, and he chases that one in the dirt. Piazza down to first with it. That completes the strikeout, and that'll do it. And welcome back to the ballpark. Top of the second, here's the left fielder, Matt Holliday. That hits the dirt, and it's 1-0.
Well, after putting up a nice inning on offense, got some runs across, this is where you look for the starter to go out there, have a shutdown inning. Don't give that other team any hope. You just hope that he can get through this inning, get the bats back up there while they're hot.
So up next, Brent Rooker. And that's through there for a strike. It's 0-1. Nice grab.
That at bat is a positive sign, even though it probably doesn't feel like it. He hit the ball hard, but it doesn't always work out in your favor.
Now a blast to left center, way back there, on its way, out of here. And they're on the scoreboard. It's 2-1. This is J.J. Bleday. Check swing of the first pitch. Look down to third. And yes, he offered at it. 2 down, nobody on. Close one, doesn't get the call. 1-1. And that's a base hit.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Other than ripping one into the gap or blasting one over the wall, there aren't a whole lot of hits that are more satisfying than a nice line drive in the center field. So that definitely felt good.
Garrett. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. And we're back. And here is Mike Piazza. Schemes back to work. Swing and a miss as he was late that time.
It's 0-1.
This to third. Throw on to Olsen. Piazza out in the play. Here's Joey Gallo. And first offering is fouled off. 1 out, bases empty. Swing and a miss.
Wow, no fair right there. I mean,
0-2.
That slider didn't move till the very last moment. Incredibly difficult to pick that up. Just going to have to tip your cap on that pitch.
1 down, bases empty. And he chases that one. And he's registered 3 Ks in this one. And here's the first baseman, Lou Gehrig. Looks like he wants the signs again. And a foul ball. On the ground, right side. And it gets by him.
Really nice job of two-strike hitting in that at-bat. There's something about pulling one down the line and shooting it through the infield that's just so satisfying as a hitter. It's just fun turning on a pitch like he did right there.
One strike.
Trout at the plate with 2 away, swings through that one. Next offering is fouled back. Struck him out looking. On to the 3rd inning. Here's the second baseman, Zach Geloff. Check swing. He went too far, and it's a strike.
Well, we're expecting to see strikeouts in this one. Cole is in the 2,000 strikeout club and only needed around 1,700 innings to get there. You know, only Chris Sale and Pedro Martinez needed fewer innings to reach 2,000 strikeouts.
And a base hit right there. Just kind of sliced that one into center.
That's back-to-back singles for him. I could watch base hits like that one all day long, and so could every hitting coach in the league. Just a nice line drive into center field.
Simeon can't hold up, and that's a strike. Swing and a miss. That one at 99.
No ball.
0-2 down. Gets a piece and stays alive.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
That misses. Now 1-2.
1-2.
Geloff gets his lead at first. Nobody out. In the dirt. Runner holds tight as the count moves to 2-2. He's under it. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. And there's one away. And now it's switch hitting third baseman Chipper Jones. Grounded out his first time. Yeah, that's fouled off. Tying run is at first. We're here in the top half of inning number 3. That missed inside. And now it's even 1-1. Check swing, and that's a ball. That one ripped, but foul. One away with a runner at third. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Man, that's a tough one to take on the full count, but I guess he saw it really well. It's a really nice plate appearance. Well, all eyes on the double play ball in this spot. No better way to get out of this inning.
There's a strike.
He's trying to stay away from this lefty, knowing that a lot of left-handers like the ball down and in.
And now 2-1 after that missed inside.
Could be some action here on this next pitch. Couple runners on. Probably a challenge pitch coming.
And now 2-2.
Instead of letting the hitter get his arms extended, tied him up a little bit. Slightly up, slightly in.
Trout is there. Brings it in. Runner tags for home. Way up the line, and the run scores.
So many times that one gets out of here and into the seats, but he'll take the sac fly RBI. Good job to get that run in from third.
Makes the catch, inning over. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Now here is Trevor Story. In the air, left field. Holiday settles under it and puts the squeeze on that one. And there's one down. Here's Juan Soto. Went down on strikes his first time through. And that is out of play.
There's no way around it. Soto is one of the most exciting players in baseball. His hitting skills are so advanced, you'd think he'd played in Major League Baseball in a different life or something.
And that's off the inside edge. And 1-1. Swing and a miss. That one at 101.
I think he was sitting off speed there.
That's in the dirt. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Now 5 strikeouts for him on the mound. Here's the center fielder, Colton Cowser. Swings and misses. 0-1. Cowser measures 6 feet 2 inches, 220 pounds, and he's usually in left field, but today he's patrolling center. To the right side, Geloff. Slings to first, inning over. And welcome back to the ballpark as we go to the top of the 4th. And now the right fielder, Brent Rooker. Fastball the inside corner for a strike. That one missed.
Ball.
Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
1 and 2's the count.
In the dirt. Piazza gets it to first. That's the first out in the top of the 4th. Next to hit, Pete Crow Armstrong. Check swing. Did he go? Yes, he did.
0-1.
And that's pushed foul off to the left and out of play. All tied up, top half of inning number 4. Next one in the dirt. In time to Gehrig. 2 down. And now the center fielder, J.J. Bleday. And that one is lifted in the air. Brings it in for the 3rd out. Bottom of the 4th. Now it's the DH, Jorge Soler. First offering, and it just misses. And there's the strike.
You know, this group of hitters doing a great job, Boog, of just waiting for the right pitch to come their way, and I'm seeing very patient at-bats out of them. They're doing a good job of working the pitch count, and they've been able to push a couple of runs across to score as well. Couple of hits in a row for him here. Just kept it simple. Played pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from, and there's just no one there to knock it down.
Dozier swings through it for strike 1. Swing and a miss, and 1-0-2 on the radar gun. High fly ball down the left field line. That one back. And that ball is gone. A towering shot. It's 4-2. Here's the catcher, Mike Piazza. First pitch misses. Now a high fly ball out to left center. Holiday under it. Puts it away for the out.
It's a good recovery, though, after giving up the home run. Not allowing it to stay in the head, but going to work at the next hitter, and a tough one at that.
And first offering is fouled off. And a swing and a miss. 2 runs across in the inning. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. Swing and a miss. Curveball in the dirt. Piazza collects, fires to first, out. 2 away now after the drop 3rd strike. And now the first baseman, Lou Gehrig. Up the middle, Simeon. And that ends the inning. Ready now for the 5th inning. And now the catcher comes up to hit. Mike Piazza. And strike one to the catcher.
Well, these guys finding ways to get on base, but they still need help driving them home. They've had their chances with runners in scoring position, but nobody's been able to deliver a big hit in those situations. And you got to give some credit to the other side as well. They've been able to get out of a few tough jams, but frustration is mounting for this offense, no doubt.
And that skips in the dirt. Swings and misses. Gassed it right by him. Now it's the second baseman, Zach Geloff. That's in there, and that's strike one. Slider misses outside. Base is empty, one away, and we're at the top of the 5th. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row. Now it's Marcus Semien. 0 for 2 in this one. And first offering is fouled off. 2 outs, base is empty. And that's downstairs. And it's 1-1.
No, that missed. That's a ball.
If you're going to miss, you want to miss outside the zone. When you miss inside the zone, it's trouble.
Late that time, and it's strike 2.
It might be time to choke up a little bit, get that front foot down early, maybe even just spread out. He's really late right now.
That's a ball.
That's off the mark, and it's a full count.
Full count.
The right-hander gives up the 2-out walk.
One of the things about that 2-out walk, the base runner over at first base is going to have a very aggressive secondary lead. So a ball down the line or into the gap will produce a 2-out RBI, and those are the best. That is, if you are the offensive side of it.
Ball.
Check swing. He held up. And it's a ball and a strike. Squirts away a little bit. Semien off of first with 2 away. Right through there. Got him. And we're back. Bottom of the inning. So out of the pen comes the right-hander, Joe Ryan.
Still pretty early in the ball game, so this bullpen has some work ahead of them. Best case scenario might be if he can come in here and get several quick outs, kind of bridge the gap that starter left for him. Well, these players really impressing me with the quality of their at-bats in this one. It's been fun getting a chance to see them go to work. It looked to me like they really wanted to get to the starter early, get him out of the game before he settles in, so I'd say mission accomplished.
Outside low. 2 balls, 2 strikes. And there's a ball.
The guy at the plate could recognize slider out of the hand. Didn't stay in the tunnel very long in terms of depth and perception. He knew right away it was an off-speed pitch. Well, a breaking ball in that 3-2 count kind of tells you that that's the pitch he has the most confidence in right now. Just couldn't find the strike zone.
In the dirt.
0 balls, 1 strike.
Hit in the air, center field. Lede in position. And there's 1 away. Juan Soto getting ready to hit.
I thought this was a fun note on Soto. In 2023, he hit home runs in Mexico, Canada, and the U.S. I don't think it matters where Soto plays. He's going to...
This one's into the outfield. Could be extra bases. Here comes Trout flying around third. He'll score easily.
puts a run on the board and picks up an RBI. When you connect and it jumps off your bat like that, you're thinking double at the very least. Put a great swing on it, and man, he wasn't fooled at all.
Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. And now Jorge Soler. He's 2 for 2. Swing and a miss as he chases that one darting out of the zone.
0-1.
Breaking ball inside. And that's ball 1. Flying drive. That's a base hit out into left center field. And they hold him at third. 90 feet away with 2 out.
Clearly seeing the ball very well in this one. Good job getting the foot down so he could catch it out front and pull it. Turned on it nicely for the knock.
Just a slow ground ball this time. Throws across the diamond. That ends the inning, and they limit the damage. And welcome back to the ballpark. And now it's Matt Olson's turn to hit. Foul ball there. Just misses the mark outside the zone.
1-2.
Trout ranges back. Just missed it. So digging in, Matt Holliday. They say you win.
No balls. 1 strike.
That one to first. Garrett. The tag, and he's out. 2 outs. Base is empty. Brent Rooker, the next to hit. Right through there for a strike.
Man, this guy is just filling up the strike zone right now. Don't want to get yourself in an 0-2 hole. You better be ready to pull the trigger on the first pitch.
Yeah, big swing and a miss.
More and more guys are looking to slug regardless of the count. In this situation, we'll keep a close eye on his approach.
Story sends it over to first. And that is the bottom of the 6th. And here's the catcher, Mike Piazza. Ryan back to work. Hit hard on the ground is short. And that's 1 out as they get the leadoff hitter in the 6th. Joey Gallo steps to the plate.
Fastball groove right down the middle. Usually a lot of damage done with that pitch. A hard grounder, but he wanted to get that ball in the air, maybe drive it into the gap.
Ryan, in his 4th year, 28 years old. And he was drafted in the 7th round back in 2018.
1-1.
Next pitch, a slider that misses outside. And that one missing inside, a sharp slider. Ground ball to the right side, and a foul ball. Swing and a miss. That one in the dirt. Piazza fires the first, and it beats him for out number 2. That's a strikeout. 2 down, base is empty. And here's the first baseman, Lou Gehrig. Swing and a high fly ball, pretty well struck right field. That's going back. Back some more. Makes the catch up again. We go to the top of the 7th, and now it's going to be Pete Crow Armstrong. That's off the inside corner. Ball 1. That one hammered center field. Cowser makes the grab, 1 down. J.J. Bleday digs in now, 1 for 2. out in front with the swing, and that is strike one.
0-1.
Next offering is fouled back. And it looks like trouble.
Back against the wall with 2 strikes, but found a way. Just a solid swing right there. Caught it out front and ripped it in.
Oh, now this one gets away at the plate. And now a man into scoring position. Late swing fouled off. Whips it to first. Piazza out in the play.
That play won't be trending on social media later on, but it's still important to execute it to perfection. This game is a lot harder than it looks, partner.
Geloff now in the box. Comes up empty with a swing there. Next offering in there for a strike. That's strike 2. On the ground, right side. Dozier gets it to first, and that is that. Bottom of the 7th. Here's Mike Trout. Swings through that one for strike 1.
0 balls, 1 strike.
Just missed.
Ball. 1-1.
A swing and a miss as he chases way out of the zone. Out to short. Simeon zips it to first. 1 up, 1 down. Trevor Story comes up to the plate. He's already homered in this game. Swing and a miss. 0-1.
That split is a pretty nasty pitch. Explodes out of the hand. Looks like a fastball, and the bottom just falls out of it.
Slice down the right side. Base is empty, 1 away. Here, the bottom of the 7th. Not close with that one, and the count is 1-2. And now he steps off the rubber. The shortstop takes the ball. Next one misses. Full count now. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Foul. We'll see another payoff pitch. Kicks and deals. And a swing and a miss. Down on strikes. He battled for a long time, but it finishes with a strikeout. You can't be mad at yourself after an at-bat like that one. Soto in now. Takes ball 1 off the plate. That one in the dirt. 2-0. Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Shallow left field. And that will fall. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive.
I don't know how he's able to shoot that pitch the other way and still put something on it. That pitch was inside, and he let it get really deep. So pretty incredible hands to fight it off and still get good wood on it.
And first offering is fouled off. And he chases a high fastball there.
Threw that fastball right by him, slightly elevated. That's a confidence boost for this guy out there on the mound. See if he continues to climb the ladder.
In the dirt, but kept close. Battling here as he fouls it away. Soto off of first with 2 away. Fights that one away, still 1-2. Swing and a miss, struck him out. Make it 4 strikeouts for him on the bump today. And we're back. We go to the 8th. Here is Marcus Semien. A swing and a miss, and that's strike one.
He's going to have to make sure that he stays patient because he is the focal point in that lineup. They're going to pitch him tough. They're going to pitch around him, and when he doesn't see other guys doing anything, what you can do is become a little too aggressive and chase out of the zone.
And now 2-1.
Back-to-back breaking pitches away, you get the feeling as a hitter that the pitcher's afraid of you, that he doesn't want to challenge you. So I think the confidence level is raised right here.
That one misses. So a leadoff walk. Here's the third baseman, Chipper Jones.
Oh, you know this guy wants to swing it, but he's showing some good patience in this one. It's the second time he's taken ball 4.
Right through there for a strike.
Oh, this guy's so comfortable hitting with 2 strikes. Even a good pitch early in the at-bat. If he's not ready to pull the trigger, he's not.
Dozier over to Story for one. Over to first, but it's offline.
Those plays can be tricky. They're routine, but that doesn't mean it's always going to be smooth. He delivered a good play right there.
Olsen stands in here, leaves that one off the inside.
Now this team is definitely looking for a big swing of the bat right here. Try to close that gap, but, you know, at the very least, if you could find a way.
And that one handled. Zips it across, and Olsen is set down.
That's a huge defensive play in the late stages of the game. It might not be the most challenging we've seen today, but it needed to be made. That's helping your team.
Runner at second, 2 down, and we're in the top of the 8th. Close, but called a ball. And that is ball 1.
1-1.
And the slider just misses. Swing and a miss. He was late. Strike 2.
2-2.
And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. 2-2 now. Outside with a breaking ball. Runner at second. 2 down. In the air out towards right center. Cowser. Long run on his horse. And that'll do it. And welcome back to the ballpark. New pitcher on here, Mason Miller.
And we all know about his slider. It's just filthy, man. And one of the better ones in the game, I'd say. Spin rate's very high, and it just breaks a ton.
And that is cut on and missed. That is strike 2.
2 strikes.
And that's in the dirt.
1-2.
This guy's a fun guy to watch taking at bat. He just battles up there. He doesn't take a pitch off at all. Makes it so difficult on the pitchers out there. You can tell they get frustrated with how long it takes to put him away.
Brings it in. And there's one down. Here's the second baseman, Ryan Dozier. And the first
No,
pitch
that
misses
that's
for
the ball.
ball 1.
Nope, ball.
And he gets that fastball by him upstairs.
2-1's the count.
Ripped to short. 2 up, 2 down. 2 outs, base is empty. Next to hit, Mike Piazza. 0 for 3 in this one. A little bit low.
That's a ball. That's
1-0.
down.
2 down, nobody on. Here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. Late on that fastball.
Just not able to catch up to that velocity.
Swings and misses at the pitch off the plate.
1-2's the count.
Swing and a ball drilled center field. Bleday moving under it. And that will end the inning. All set to start the 9th in this one. Now it's the right fielder, Brent Rooker. That misses.
Nope.
And that's ball 1. That's down and in.
Right now, behind in the count, 2 balls and no
2-0.
strikes. No free passes. You can't allow that.
And that one fouled off. Swings through that one for strike 2.
2-2.
Close one, doesn't get the call. And now 3-2. Here's the tag, and he's out. Now at the plate, Pete Crow Armstrong. He's already homered here in this one. Inside,
that's it.
just missed. Fouled off left side. And that
2-1.
skips in the dirt. Base is empty, 1 away. Here at the top of the 9th. Check swing, and he went. It's 2-2.
2-2's the count.
Now fly ball to right center. Cowser ranging into the alley. He's got it, and there's 2 away. So they're down to their final out. J.J. Bleday will hit next. That's a little bit low. Hammers that one deep left field and forget it. So he blasts one out the other way. It's 5-3. So 2 away with nobody on. And here is Mike Piazza. Check swing. He went too far, and it's a strike.
No balls. 1 strike.
They're down to their final strike. And before the pitch, he steps off. So now a pinch hitter, Shea Langoliers. Kane is just 1 strike away. Garrett steps on the bag himself. Ball game.
Well, this was a tightly played game. Got a little of everything. Some timely hitting, runs on the board, key pitching and defense in certain spots. Definitely a fun one to watch.
The 5-3 final score in this one.